Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. Today I am revisiting another old project of mine, purely because I absolutely love doing these. I've made loads of different types of these, and today I thought I'd make a Christmas one. So this is the project I'll be making today. It is a box frame. Yeah, and I love the fact that it's very simple, and it's very glittery. I don't know if you can see, very glittery. I do love a bit of glitter. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make these. I have shown this before, but I thought I would show you again because you too may like to make one of these. You can actually use these as a hanging ornament. You could just put a couple of bits of, what am I thinking? Glue on the edge and hanging a piece of twine on it, that can be hung up as a little bit of a home decor, or hang it from your tree. Or you can place it on the front of a card and make it a card. So that would be your front, and you can write inside, or you can just leave it on the side like I do and appreciate it. But yes, I thought I would show you how to do this. I've used the as you know, the Peaceful Cabin stamp set, and also the cabin dies, which are these ones. Really love these. As soon as I saw this, I thought of this idea. It's taken me this long to get round to actually making it. And I also use I'll just grab it. I also use the Peaceful Place DSP. This is a beautiful pack of paper. I am going to show you all the papers because I think they're worthy of seeing. Let me just grab them. Just pop that to one side for a second. So you have the trees. These are foiled, so they are a speciality paper. I don't know if you can see that. Just catch that there. Double-sided. Lovely. This one, fantastic. You can just cut up to make 4 square cards. How beautiful would that look? Just put a sentiment there and you're done. Fabulous. And you've got these on the back side. And you've got a lovely starry or snowflakey piece. I've got 2 packs of this paper and I've used this one already. And then you've got the buffalo check on the back. And you've got this wood effect, but it is all silvered up. Beautiful. And on the back side are the trees, which is what I have used on the back of mine. You can see at the back here, that is the actual paper. And then I've stamped more trees. But yes, I like that. And then this is another one. This is just a bit abstract. These all, again, I don't know if you can actually pick it up. There. It's got loads of cabins on the back. You can cut these out if you want, and just put them on a card. Quite nice. And finally, got this beautiful one as well, which, it wasn't particularly upside down anyway. Again, you can cut this in 4 and make 4 square cards. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And on the back side, you've got just a bit of abstract there. Okay, so that is the papers. and they are called Peaceful Place. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I believe they're about £14, which I think is very reasonable because that's beautiful papers. Right, I'm going to get rid of those. Pop them over here. Right, we're going to crack on with making the card. I need to find my instructions. Even though I can remember how to make them, I can never remember the exact dimensions. I'm just going to take a slurp of my coffee. Right. First of all, you're going to need a piece of white cardstock, and it's going to measure 21 centimetres by 21 centimetres, or in inches 8¼ by 8¼ You are going to put it into your cutter, and you're going to score on all 4 sides the following. So I'll do the centimetres first. 1, 2, 3 and 4 centimetres on all 4 sides. In inches, you're going to cut it, score it at 3/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1 1/8 of an inch, and 1½ inches, all the way round. Okay, once you've done that, so I think it's best you just write that down, because I'm not actually going to show you how to do that because I've already done mine. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. Now, on your piece, you're going to line it up with 5 centimeters, which is about almost 2 inches. Almost 2 inches. Yeah. Okay. And what you're going to do is you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 score lines. So you're going to cut up to the 2nd score line on this edge, that edge and that edge. Okay, so do your bottom one, and you're going to just take your cutter and just score it up to the, I've got to look over the top of this score line. Okay, take it to the top and score it down to the 2nd score line. Okay, so that is in effect your 5th line. Okay, turn it round so that you've got these side, and you're going to do the same again. Line it up to the 5 centimeters, bring it down to the 2nd score line, lift it, take it up to the 2nd score line, and there you go. Okay, I was just thinking about the inches. 1, 2, 3. You may want to cut your 5th down to the score line at, I think it's probably, because I did it about 3/8 of an inch for each measurement, and the last measurement was 1½ so 1, 2, 3 would be 1 7/8. I'd probably go 1 7/8, because that'll make it all your lines equal, all your scores equal. Anyway, so I don't need my cutter anymore. Right, the next job you need to do is to remove, if you look at your piece you scored, you have got a 4x4 box. You're going to cut that out, not this bit. You're going to cut, try and get this as accurate as you possibly can. A bit difficult in here with the lights. Can't see what I'm doing. Right, so you're Whoop. I always say I should do pencil marks, and I really do think I should. So that's one. I'm using my big scissors for this. Don't even seem to be able to hold the card. Do. Just snip that. Just went slightly off there. There we go. I'm going to have to put pencil mark where the edges are because I really cannot see. They can soon be rubbed out, can't they? One. Two. Same again. Much easier. There we go. Okay, so there you've got these 4x4 squares. Don't know what you can do with them. In the past I've been reluctant to throw them away, but not anymore. Okay, now these little flaps here, you are going to cut them off like that. Okay. Oops. Of course you can decorate your frame however you like, but this is the basics. Right, now this line here, you want to cut from there to there. So you'll have to find how you find it easy. And some of them you can cut this way. This one you can't do it because you can't really get your scissors in. So you have to kind of start from the corner there. And in fact, I've not done that quite right. That angle's not right. Oh well, it's what it is. So be careful how you do it. I'm going to try and do it that way. Oh, done it. Done it. So, oh blimey, hope I'm not making you giddy. Keep moving that round and round like that. Sorry about that. So this is what you're left with. Okay. You can see all your score lines. But that is your basic box that you're going to need. All right, so now we're going to, if I can find my folder, we are going to fold all our score lines. This takes you a bit of time. You need to fold them all exactly the same way. Can't believe that's taken me 13 minutes to get to this point. Once you've made one of these, honestly, they take no time at all. While I'm here, I just want to thank those ladies that have been in contact with me recently, asked me how I am. I am almost back to normal. I still haven't had my tooth extracted yet, but I'm working on it. Right. Once you've done all that, turn it so that the right side is facing up. You're going to put, you can either put tape or you can put wet glue. I'm going to use wet glue because I like the wiggle room on just the first tab. Okay, first all 4 tabs. So I should be primed and ready to go. Yeah. I'm going to put glue on all of mine at once. What I did find was that I needed, once the glue is set on this, I went back with a very fine tipped glue and did the mitered corners, because sometimes they don't quite fold down straight away. So all you're going to do is just fold these over. Feels a bit uncomfortable at first. Okay, that's it. Fold this one over, right over, and you'll find that the mitre bit goes underneath it. Okay, sorry, I keep saying okay, do apologise. That bit goes under there. You will find that you need to adjust things, but don't worry about it to start with. Just get these folded over and your mitered bits on the top. You will find that they will just slot over the top. Now, what I was saying about putting my fine tip glue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this. It's like this one. You can see a bit of wiggle there. So what I will do is I will wait until the glue has gone off from the sides, and then I will come back and I will pop glue under there with a fine tip glue. So that is the base of your frame. Okay, going to put this to one side now while it's while the glue is going off. Hopefully it will go off quickly, and we're going to do our stamping. What I found I needed was 3 pieces of cardstock that measure, did I not write it down? Yes, I did. 13 centimetres by 7.7, or 5 1/8 by 3 inches. And they're for my stamping. I just found that these were the best sizes to use. I used the cabin from the Peaceful Cabin and basic grey ink. I hope this is not going to take too long so that you get bored. Right, when you're stamping the cabin, or what I've found when stamping the cabin, is to pop it almost to the top and towards the centre of the card. Okay, cabin, beautiful cabin. So I won't need this this one now. I'm just going to give it a bit of a wipe. You have to excuse the state of my chamois. I have washed it. In fact, I washed it yesterday, but it looks a right mess. Now I'm going to put the trees. I need trees. Now what I did was I actually stamped the trees twice. Once on a piece of cardboard that I'm going to cut out to go directly behind my cabin, and then I cut another set of trees. I found the quickest and easiest way is to do just the whole set, and then I split them up. I've put dimensionals on the back of these ones, but not on these ones. Okay, that's that. I said okay again. Right, there we go. So for this one I'm using Evening Evergreen. Stamps up nicely. It's very juicy, my stamp set. Just light taps. I try and remind my ladies constantly. Light taps. Otherwise you land up with so much ink everywhere. Okay, again in the middle towards the top. Beautiful. And then one more set. Get rid of that. Do you land up with ink across your knuckles there? Where you're trying to shut your ink pad. Just line that up. Oh, I don't need to, do I? Because I'm just going to cut these ones out. There we go. So that's all we need. Quickly wipe my... I know it must be boring watching me clean up as we go, but that's the way to do it. Here we go. Right, now I'm going to get my old Big Shot. I've got the old one still. I hope that's not too close. I did try and move my camera a bit further away so I wasn't right up in your face, but not sure it's worked. I bought myself some new plates, and look at them already. Don't last long, do they? Right. First of all, we're going to cut. I perhaps should have cut some of these out earlier, rather than you have to watch me. There, I love Stampin' Up's dies because you can line them up really quickly, and they cut perfectly. She says, you watch me mess this one up. Oh, sorry about the camera. Right, that's one set. Oop. So that's one set. Yes, I do love Stampin' Up's dies. They do make it so much easier for you. Sorry about the camera. Oop, come on. There we go. So I want my scissors. Just want to cut this piece off. I'll cut it off roughly because I don't know how I want it on the card. So next is the cabin, and then we should be done with the die cutting. I'm not going to die cut my fence or anything like that out. That can all be coloured in on the card itself. Ooh. Hopefully I've done that right. We'll soon see. Right, last time the camera's going to go wobbly. There we go. There we go. That's the cabin. Just cut that bit off for now. Right. Put that away. Stick that back on there. Get rid of that. Could have got my washing dry today. I didn't put it out because it was it keeps raining on and off, but it's been sunny for about 3 or 4 hours now, so I could have probably got washing dry. Don't like this time of year when you can't get your washing dry on the line. We don't have a working tumble dryer at the moment, so right now I've got my own thin, very thin bit of glue that I'm just going to pop Now, what I found was rather than put it on this bit, if you just pop a little bit of glue underneath there, that way you don't get glue everywhere, or you shouldn't do. So I've just put a little line of glue under there. Just hold it for a minute. Hopefully it'll hold it. That's that one. Let's go over here now. So it automatically, you can squash it, but I don't want to be squashing it once it's all decorated. So I'll pop some glue there. That's just my tip. You don't actually have to do this. You can, it depends how you're decorating it. You can actually cover it up with your decoration. I'm very lucky to have this very thin nozzle, which just pops underneath there. I treated myself to this nozzle because of things like this. Very intricate things you need. Still put your Tombow in it. It's just that I wanted the lib. Right. Oh, look at that. One-handed. So there you go. Hopefully now they are well and truly stuck, those edges. Can you see them? I'm not sure if my camera's blurred or not today. I hope not. Otherwise I'll be doing this video all over again tomorrow. So that's it. That is that. That's done. You're going to need a piece of DSP to go in there. And that measures, let me get my ruler and my DSP. I think it was something like 10 something. Ruler, where are you? Okay. So that was about, I think I did it at 10.8 centimetres square. So I'll just cut myself a piece at 10.8. If it's wrong, I'll be cutting it again. Oh, that's good. 10.8, perfect. That goes in there perfectly. Okay, so 10.8 centimetres you need that for, which is, let me have a look on my, I can't just convert it in my head, I have to look at the scorer to do that, the cutter. What did I say? 10.8, which is there, which is 4¼ inches square to go in there. 4¼ inches or 10.8. Oops, can't get it out. There we go. So now I'm going to pop some glue on the back of here, just to hold it in there. You don't have to. Now decide which way up you want your box, which is you think is your neatest edges. I think that's my neatest edges. I'm going to have that as my top. Seagulls are a bit noisy, I'm afraid, today. Haven't heard a lot from them actually the last few days. Right, that's it. And you've got your cabin, and I'm going to do all my glittering before this time. Last time I left it until I'd actually got it in the box. Not a good idea. In fact, I've not done it. So quickie glue pen, just dot onto the ones that you know are going to show. I should have done this before I stuck it in the pot, in the box rather, Don't need to do the bottom ones because now I'm going to get glitter all over my box. But it will sparkle. You know I do like a bit of glitter. Can you see glittering? It's really not very bright in here today, is it? I really hope that this is not dull, this video, because I can't see very much at all from the camera looking down. Fingers crossed, as I say, otherwise I'll be doing it again. Mind you, if I have to do it again, it means I'll have 3 cards made. So this one, I'm just going to chop off. It's got a little mark on there. I'm not sure what that is. Got a rubber, so that's okay. Right, I've got to make sure it fits. That is going to sit on the front of my box like that. And yes, it does fit. So now I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm going to stamp the fox and the fence. Get them out of the way. Leave those there. Fox and the fence. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm going to need some little blocks. Use one of my freebie blocks that you get when you get your kits. He's tiny little fox. We can have a grey fox. Whoops. Now I've got to fix this. Look, you know what that means, don't you? There's going to be ink everywhere this afternoon, and I'm not going to be doing it on camera, that's for sure. Bit heavy-handed. So there's my fox. Something always happens, doesn't it, when I'm doing my videos? Last week it was me cutting my thumb. This week, chucking the pads around, the ink pad around. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. I hope I've left enough room for my sentiment, which I have. I'm just going to pop it there. So I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. Let's put my glue back in there. I'm going to use my Evening Evergreen to stamp my sentiment, which is, it says Merry Christmas, and it's from the Peaceful Deer stamp set. I really like this one because it's quite small. This is the stamp set. Merry Christmas. And I like my sentiments. I do like the sentiments that are the clear photopolymer, because you can see exactly where you're stamping. Because if you're anything like me, you need as much help as you can get to get things straight. There we go. That'll do me. Quite happy with that. Right, they're done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, I'll decide first which one is going to go where. Let's just chop that off first. One of these is going to sit behind there, like that. I don't want a point, so maybe like that. Same with this. A bit more rounded. So they are going to sit on top of each other like that. Okay, that's that one. So this one I think I will use as my, just chop that big off. This is the one I'm going to use that's going to sit in the back of here. But I'm not going to put it like that. I'm going to actually cut that, because I want the two, this side and the one that side, because we've already got 2 here, so I don't want 2 directly behind it. So before I do anything, I am going to glitter the heck out of this. So I've just got my quickie glue pen. You can use Tombow, but you've got to have a nice steady hand. There are plenty of glue pens around. Just going to put little bits of glue around there. Just give it a bit of a snowy effect. And then I'm going to go over all the shaded bits. This. I go very quiet, I'm sorry, when I'm putting my glue pen. It's a bit like colouring. Go quiet, don't you? Whoops. So I did tell you I was going to glitter the heck out of it. Right, I think I've got it all where I want it. That's that. And then literally going to dot the trees. Doesn't have to be in any particular place. But for me, Christmas is glitter. I know a lot of people don't like glitter. So, but say you don't have to decorate yours the same as me. You can decorate yours exactly how you want it. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful with that green. My pot of glitter's still going strong. I haven't actually used a lot of glitter lately. I've been using the Winker Stella. As I say, Christmas to me is definitely glitter. Look at that. Look at that. Need a bit round the fox. Bit of foxy loxy. Do you remember that? I think it was Chicken Licking, wasn't it? The storybook. Chicken Licking. The sky was falling down. Used to love reading that to my kids and my grandkids. They all remember it still. Okay, so that is your glittering all done. I'm going to attach this to the back. I'm not going to put glue everywhere. So I don't want it to be right up there. I want them to be straight. Oops. One bit of glittering that I haven't done, which I will do. Just a minute, once this is on properly. I've got a piece that's sticking out, which must mean that this is not quite straight. Right. I should just have to chop that bit off. You wouldn't know any different, would you? I've got a little bit that side as well. No, I haven't. Right. Now, I forgot to glitter down here. Down the snow hills. Got a little bit of a drift going on there. I'll just pop that in my glitter pot again. it's all that decorated now. Excellent. So now all I've got to do is put this all together. I'm going to chop my trees up. Not got a lot to do with that. Literally just chopping the bottom off that one. Putting some dimensionals on the back. Oh, I'm such a messy crafter. Sorry, this video is going to be a bit longer than normal. Mind you, I'm not sure what normal is for me. I think sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. Right, I'm going to pop them about there. One more. So once you've got your base done, everything else is just decorating, and it's your choice exactly how you decorate yours. There's some lovely papers, lovely stamp sets, so just have some fun. Pop that there. In fact, I think I want this tree down a wee bit. That's better. Or did I want it down? Oh, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do now is just put some glue on the sides and the bottom of my cabin. I'm going to pop it on there. Oops. It's all this glitter, doesn't want to stick. That side's sticking up. There we have it. And there you go. Whew, I was holding my breath then. There is my little project for today. So looks the same, looks fairly the same. As I say, have a little go, and say you don't have to decorate yours the same as me. Get yourself some papers and stamps and have a go at doing your own. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me today. I really do appreciate it. If it's the first time you've seen my videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you like seeing my videos, don't forget to press the little bell that's next to the subscribe button, because that will let you know when I post my videos. I'm hoping to actually up my game a bit and do a bit more videoing for you. I think what I really need is I need the Christmas break where we all stay at home doing nothing, and I've got plenty of time on my hands, rather than keep prepping. I'm not moaning, please don't get me wrong. Prepping for my classes, it can be a bit of a strain, and sometimes your mojo's not there, and sometimes you just don't have time to play. So I'm looking forward to the Christmas break where I'll have plenty of time to play and hopefully come up with lots more refreshing ideas. But anyway, I'm waffling. Thanks for stopping by today. Any of the products that you've seen me using today, the details are down below. I've put the direct links to my shop if anyone would like to purchase from me, if you're in the UK or Europe. I will also have details of this over on my blog. All the instructions and everything will be on my blog for you if you need the instructions visually. Okay, that's it. I don't want to waffle too much. I hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks thank you so very much for stopping by today, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye bye now.